hit that subscribe button and then click on the bell to never miss a video. Also, if you guys want to get some ItsRitchieW merch, links down in the description. Hey guys, if you haven't already, make sure to join the Origins fan Discord in the link below, just so you can talk to people, discuss it, think of theories, and post your fan art. And soon we'll have a Fairy Tale Origins poster, so keep your eyes peeled for that.
In this world, wondrous creatures, dragons, and wizards all live in harmony. These sorcerers join together in 4 guilds, mastering all kinds of magics and spellcasting. Divinus Magia, Grimshade, the Wandering Coins, and the Protectors all compete in the Grand Magic Games to become the paramount wizarding establishment. Welcome to Fairy Tale Origins.
Hey, from the moment of my open eye, been looking for a guiding light to lead me on my way. Yeah, lost, struggling to make the top, a slipping grip can't hold me up. It's the game of life we play. When everything comes crashing down.
I believe his office should be just up here.
I believe so.
You brought the papers, right, brother?
Ah, yes, of course I did. Can't
good.
get those.
I think this.
Grandmaster Jonathan.
Hello, Richard. How are you?
I'm doing fine myself, and so is my brother.
Oh, nice to see you guys again. How
Hello.
can I help you?
Well, I know we're a little early for the meeting, but we had a pressing matter that just came to our doorstep.
Well,
You want to hand him the papers?
Ah, yes, here you are.
papers. Papers for what?
Well,
Inmo.
Yes.
Who's Inmo?
he's actually some of the new quests you've posted up. He is one of the S-Class quests. He was the one behind the destruction of some villages.
Oh, the criminal. Okay, yeah. So,
Yeah. We had him stumble into our guild asking to become a member and explaining how he has explosive combustion powers that he can't control.
so
Yeah. We're looking to take him under our wing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, seeing as the guild is filled with ex-cons, I see it is a worthy cause to help Inmo out, try to help him control his powers. So, just with these papers, I think we could establish that he'll be under your guys' guild and serve the rest of his sentence with you guys. Then, yeah.
Yeah, that's what we were hoping to hear.
I
That's
mean,
what we're looking for.
I'm all game with it.
Thank you, Jonathan. I mean,
Thank.
where
Well,
would
of
we be
course.
without you? It was good that we could finally get this guild up and running, and then now we'll be able to help criminals that don't necessarily deserve to be in prison.
No, of course, that's very noble of your guys' guild. I mean, I'm just glad to see the growth of Divinus Magia.
Thank you, Jonathan. I mean, me and my brother
Yes.
here, we've been working really hard.
We have indeed.
The guild seems to be coming along with the members.
Mhm.
With the
Yeah.
hard-headed ones especially.
Mhm.
Well,
Well,
we'll leave you to it. I know you've got a lot of work to do
Yeah.
before the meeting later, and we'll
There's-
be around for that.
I have a lot to get ready for, especially with Inmo. Got to get him registered now before the meeting, so I'm gonna get straight to that right now for you guys.
Okay, well, we'll be off.
Thanks, much
There's
appreciated.
a couple things
Of
we gotta do
course.
around the city before the meeting.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, good luck with your task, gentlemen.
You too, my friend.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm. Back to what I was doing.
Alright, so, what sort of boat do you think we need to be buying for the guild?
Yeah, good question.
'Cause, I mean, I know
Definitely gonna need to be sturdy with our lot.
Yes, we're gonna need something strong. Specifically with Mario and Zaro.
Yes. And newly acquired emote.
And yeah, that's a good point. We might have to get some enchants done to protect the boat, to be honest. Looks like there's some nice ones over here. But I don't know if this one's big enough. You know, since we are planning to do the S-Class trials this year. Well,
yes,
we're gonna need to take a boat somewhere to a specific island for testing.
Yeah,
And,
this one's definitely a little bit on the smaller end.
I don't think we'd all fit and have a good time on this one.
Definitely not.
I think this one might be the same size. It's just got a big plank of wood on it.
Yeah.
Well,
Definitely not that one either.
It's definitely got sturdiness to it because it's carrying lots of
Holding that, yeah.
If it's holding that, it's got sturdiness to it, and they're putting a crane on it. It looks like there's a larger one over here.
Oh.
And this looks
Hello.
pretty big.
Rather interesting.
Yeah. What is this?
It's rather
Very
big.
sturdy. Model de chasseur Oceanique Galante. Le Fendue. Well, I guess this one has a name.
Oh.
That's fancy.
A good start. We don't have to name it, although I pretty much guarantee the guild will want to name it.
Oh yeah, and they're gonna fight over it. Looks like there's a lot of cabins down here too. A lot of room.
Oh.
This is a pretty good
Definitely
size.
A lot of storage, a lot of... Oh, wow. It's even a rather interesting area down here, too.
Oh, yeah. That is a very interesting area. Looks like we're gonna have to get you out of there. Oh, nice.
And the magic, too.
I'm not sure how steady it is.
Yeah, there is that factor.
But come over here. Looks like there's another one. This one has some gold trimmings on it. Might be a little bit more steady.
Oh, hello.
It's pretty big.
This is rather beautiful.
I think it might be around the same size. It's just a little bit more fancy. Might make it a little steadier with the metal around the sides. This one got a name. Looks like it's the same brand.
Okay. It's not a good start.
How's the downstairs looking?
Pretty much the same.
Okay, so it's the same layout. Oh, looks like it's
It
flooding.
has a bit of a leak.
That's not a good sign for trying to sell us a boat.
Not wrong. Same size though, which is nice.
I'm not too sure how I feel about this one.
Yeah, not with the little leak.
Leakage doesn't give me a good sign considering, well, there's going to be magic going on this boat, and it's probably going to get a little crazy at some points.
I'm just very glad we don't have any fire wizard.
Yeah, because
At least we don't need that.
We could protect against that. The
Yeah,
fire wizards
especially out of a
invading
wooden
the
boat.
boat.
Any more lying around?
What's this over here? Looks like this one's empty. Ooh. This is a
Okay.
really big one.
Oh, wow. Now this.
Can we
Oh,
get on
she's
this
a
one?
beauty.
Whew. This one might be difficult to get on.
Guess we can use our magic.
Whew. Yeah, not ideal, but it's a little difficult.
Oh. I'm a little higher than
you
I
get on the
needed to
roof?
be. I did. There we
We'll
go.
make it. Oh wow, this is spacious. This might be a bit too
No.
big.
Potentially.
This is
Very nice, though.
yes, massive. Oh, this goes up and down. Stairs
Okay.
on this side.
There is. They're at the very end.
Oh whoa! Should have
This
saw
is
that
a
coming.
lot of room.
Yeah. We have members, but we don't have that many. This could move the entire guild.
Literally.
The whole too. But it seems like there's a higher
Yeah.
part up here too. This will take us all the way up. So it looks like there's 3 floors on this boat? Oh yeah,
Goes
here we
in
go.
Higher? Holy.
This this might be out of our budget too. I assume this is an expensive boat.
The size would not surprise me.
Either way, I feel
Goes
like
right down.
we might have to have some work done on one of these boats if we do choose to go with one.
I think we need a custom build.
Yeah, we're gonna need some reinforcement for sure. There's some nice ones over here,
Yeah.
actually. We're not done. Oh, this one might be a bit small again.
Yeah.
A little bit
It's
too
good
small.
for a party of 2, but
Yeah, there's no way. There's no
Anything
below
bigger
deck.
than
We're
that?
definitely gonna need a below deck.
without a shadow of a doubt.
Looks like there's one more boat. You can see the sails right here.
Oh, yeah.
And how are you looking? Well, it's not in the water yet. It looks like the way on is on the other side.
Oh, yes, so it is.
Again, far too small.
Ah, yes, definitely small. Oh, it looked a lot bigger from below.
It did, didn't it? You get up here and it's a little bit smaller. This won't do,
Okay.
transporting the entire guild to an island. But not to worry, we have time. The S-Class trials aren't going to be for a little while.
That's true.
But we should
Guess
be
we'll
prepared.
have to put in a custom request.
Now, what time is it? How long have we got till the meeting?
Not too long, actually.
Well, we're on the other side of town, so we should probably head back over there.
It's a good idea.
Hate to be
Let's do
late,
that.
especially since we're talking about the Wandering Coins.
Yeah. Oh, yes, that.
Yeah,
Remember,
that.
that's not going to go down well.
I don't think so. I'm interested to see what everyone's gonna have to say.
Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't turn into a crazy finger-pointing madness again.
Doesn't every meeting go like that?
Yeah, everyone's usually at each other's throats. I like to think we stay pretty calm.
Are we... Best way to be.
Welcome, everybody, to the Grand Magic Council meeting. Looks like we got everybody here, but I'd like to introduce someone new. We have Silver. Everybody, welcome Silver.
Hello, I guess.
Hello, Silver.
Hi. Greetings.
Nice
So-
to meet you.
Nice
I'd
to meet
like-
you as well up there in the sun.
You wearing a bear hat?
It's a panda hat.
Aren't pandas white?
You wearing a bandana?
It's very
Yeah.
professional.
Anyways, Richie, leave Silver alone right there. Thanks.
Sorry,
First
sir.
point, I'd like to
Grandmaster J called you out.
point out that Reaper, sad to say, has been killed, and for about a month now, we've had about an empty spot that needs to be filled up, and we have Silver here to fill that spot. That brings up a new idea of the Wandering Coins Guild. Now, any opinions on that? More than welcome to speak up.
Well, the guild's vote was clear and obvious that Silver was the leader, and that's just how it should be. I think it's
Alright.
up to us
It's
to
not
accept
really our
it as it
business.
As they choose.
Exactly.
Do we
nothing
not
to
want
do
to
with
Did that cat just talk?
Excuse me.
The kitten. The kitten's talking?
Hmm.
Anybody else hearing the kitten talk?
The cat
Silver, that's
talks.
my second in command. That's a Lofo.
Wait.
He's a very
Everybody
powerful
has-
kitten.
Oh, what the heck? There's a big guy. You guys all have second people? I don't have anybody.
Yeah, this is my second in
Uh,
command, Brent.
Saw, dude. Well,
I
this
got
is
my
just
second
twin
in command
brother.
right here. Right. His name's Fred.
Is that?
Everybody say hi, Fred.
Did
That
he
is your
get a
stuffed
stuffed
animal.
animal?
That's a stuffed teddy bear.
That is Fred.
For all we know, that thing could have special magical powers that we don't
Is there
understand.
no qualifications for becoming a guild leader?
I mean, you got a kitten.
Well,
Yeah,
again,
He's strong. It's fine.
yeah.
Is he?
Well, the
Just
wandering
because he's
coin.
not wearing like a shirt or anything doesn't make him strong.
That just means he doesn't need it.
Well, regardless, I think the Wandering Coin made their decision pretty clear in their vote. It's not up to us to decide who becomes the guild leader of that guild.
It's their
It's not our
guild
guild.
business.
All right. Well, now that it's very clear and obvious, we have Silver here that is going to be leading the Wandering Coins.
So,
every-
before we move on, can we kind of tackle like why the previous guild leader died? Do you know?
Well, we've been doing our investigations and we're still looking into it heavily, but we have some suspicions, but no names will be brought up currently, but we are free to speak about it if anybody wants to mention anything. Reaper's loss was pretty devastating to all of us, so...
Indeed, he was a close friend of all of us. Maybe Silver could have some insight into what happened, since it is, again, his guild.
True.
Well, we'll be conducting our own investigations. Yep, that's what we're gonna do, right, Fred? Fred, I have my lead man on it.
Okay.
Seems a
Okay.
little suspicious.
Okay, well, I do want to bring up the fact that there's been some disappearances around the town, so I don't know if that has to do with the previous guild leader.
Which part of town?
Reaper was not a murderer.
Wait.
What?
What? I don't think she's
No,
giving it
I'm
the-
not saying that he's a murderer. It's just like maybe he disappeared the same way.
Oh no, Reaper was murdered.
Reaper was
And he
murdered
didn't
by
disappear.
who? Silver.
Perhaps the others
I don't
were
know.
murdered as
I
well.
didn't see it.
Mhm. I have to
Whoever
agree
it
with.
was came from the shadows.
Is that a...
From the shadows, huh?
It was quick.
Mhm.
Nobody saw anything. It was straight from the shadows.
I'd
Panic, outrage.
I'd like to specifically point in the direction of Grimshade here.
Are you blaming us for the murders of Reaper?
Well, you do have a reputation for
And
doing
the
some.
shadows.
Just
crazy
because my magic
things.
is shadow magic doesn't mean that I was the one that killed him. Must I remind you that Reaper was a great friend of mine as well?
I mean, according to
I
my guild,
guess.
you guys were enemies. Pretty
We
new
had
to the
our-
guild, but
Recent disputes, and most of his guild didn't agree with our methods.
Well, what about the other people in your guild? Maybe they have something to do with it?
Perhaps you
I
do not
doubt
have a tight leash on them.
You know, sometimes the leader doesn't always have eyes everywhere. You know,
Do
maybe
we-
Bren.
Do we
has
have any
insight on this?
evidence?
I think you'd be sorely mistaken that I do have eyes quite everywhere. It's part of my power. But I can assure you there was none of my guild members that have done any of these senseless killings. It's not part of our morale or our motto. And if it were,
Okay.
I mean,
I would
that's.
punish them
I mean,
severely.
I'm not trying to point fingers or anything here, but I want to point out that there's only 2 guilds here currently that are having weapons out.
Okay, well,
Ooh.
then I also want to point out with the fact that you knew it was a death rather than a disappearance.
Saw the body. I was there when he was murdered, as was all of my guild.
And you don't know who did it?
Like I said, all we saw was something from the shadows. It was quick, faster than anything we've ever seen before.
Okay, no offense, but that's quite sketchy.
These are all
Alright.
pointless accusations.
Agreed.
So we
There
do
are
not
more
appear
users
to
of
accuse
shadow.
each other.
We have no evidence, we're just pointing fingers.
and again, if it came from the shadow, I can always consult the spirits and see if they saw anything on the day of Reaper's death.
That would be appreciated, Michael.
Of course.
Well, about those disappearances, we will have to look into those too. Silver, with that very interesting accusations here, we'll take those into consideration and see what can be done. Do not take this as a threat at all towards your guild, Michael.
I never would.
Just making that clear. And let's all move on from this point. Yeah. We could agree on that.
They would.
That one to me.
I suppose if I'm allowed to conduct my own investigation on the side.
Yeah, I mean, each guild is welcome to do their own little investigations, but keep in mind that there has been some conflict in the past amongst us, and I don't want any biased opinions here.
Fair enough.
All
We'll
right.
look into it in a fair manner.
Thank you.
As will I.
Are we still not thrown off by the cat?
No,
I'm
there's
going
nothing.
to throw you off if you
Nothing.
keep talking.
You couldn't throw me off if you try, little thing.
Lofo's been second in
wearing,
command for the Protectors for ages.
He's not doing a very good job protecting, is he?
I mean, he's protected me for quite a while, so.
Well, he did a lot better than
Not
you
just
did
come
for
here
your
and
guild.
shout
Did.
disrespect.
I mean, I'm new to my guild.
Anyways, moving on.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So, I'd like to discuss the Grand Magic Games.
Grand Magic
Grand
Games.
Magic Games.
You all are aware of the Grand Magic Games, no?
Us.
Of course, it's been what? How long since the last Grand Magic Games was held?
Quite
Far
a
too
while.
long.
Question.
Yes.
What's the Grand Magic Games?
Hey.
What? Not allowed to ask questions in this council?
No, it's fine. Just assume that you would understand what the Grand Magic Games are.
It's gonna be a frustrating
Grand
few
Master
weeks.
like-
It's
Sorry,
a
I'm
pretty
new
known
here.
event too.
Guess we'll
Well,
have to fill you in.
the Grand Magic Games is when the guilds compete amongst each other. You send your wizards in to battle to compete in multiple events. It's really great. It's an awesome way to see talent and see how the guilds have grown, honestly. So I'd really recommend that you build up your guild, Silver, and participate in the Grand Magic Games because this is everybody from all around comes
Oh
to
yeah,
see
of course,
this.
of course. My guild's ready. Yep. Fred,
Yeah.
make sure they're ready.
Same
Got my
here.
best man on it.
January's ready.
Of course. We find our strongest guild members and we send them in to compete. For more than just, just bragging rights, of course.
Glory.
Honor. Respect.
I look at it as a great learning experience for all kinds of mages and wizards. You guys learn plenty from the Grand Magic Games. It's going to be very exciting, I think.
As you say,
Absolutely.
Grandmaster
It's,
Jonathan.
It is up to you.
Well, we should establish a date and start planning forward to the Grand Magic Games.
Of course.
Sounds like a plan.
He's late.
I'm not really late.
Did you hear that?
I did.
Crazy.
Idiots. I was in the trees. I was watching you guys for a little while.
There's the new guy.
Mm-hmm. You say you were watching us. What? Staring out into the city, waiting for you.
Well, yeah, I had to make sure you guys weren't setting up something.
Setting up something.
Like what?
I don't know. I might have been next.
You.
Next. And you think
Next.
that it would be me teaming up with the leader of Grimshade to do that? Not even my own brother?
I don't
For
know. Your
one-
brother could be here for all I know.
He's not. He's back at the guild. Somebody
Mhm.
has to do the work.
And as much as I like to think we would both entertain the idea of teaming up to kill you, it probably wouldn't even take one of us.
No, probably not.
Probably take more than one. Probably 3, maybe
I
maybe
knew
4. Can the
Reaper.
old guy fight, Gramps?
Grant? Oh,
Oh,
Grandmaster Jonathan? He
he's-
doesn't fight.
yeah, not really. He's a bit old.
Yeah, he hasn't done much in a long time. But
Still
that's
wondering
besides
how
the point.
this guy ended up as the guild leader. I mean, I don't see too much of Reaper in him.
If you look a little bit deeper, you'd see it. But,
He definitely doesn't have the magic power of Reaper, but then who does?
well, the scale is a bit off.
True.
But you'd be surprised.
So
the
did you
kind of
just
powers
call me
that
here to
he
run
has.
around me and judge me? Say that I'm not good enough?
Not quite.
No.
Is that why I'm here?
Well-
First and foremost, I'd like to say he's the reason he's in leadership of the Thieves Guild. That would be my doing. I'll admit, I rigged the vote so that you
So
could become. the
that's how
leader
I
of
got
Thieves
on the
Guild.
ballot, because of you. I
Mhm.
didn't run originally.
Absolutely. Nope.
It wasn't
You
my plan.
meddled.
I didn't want this. I didn't
I
want
had to
this.
meddle. You do realize the people who were up to combat him, right? It would have
mean-
caused such a power hole that the kingdom's peace would have been at, in probably in the struggle. You know what I mean?
I
So-
understand why you did it, but
Mm-hmm.
it's not our place to meddle with other guilds.
Exactly.
Mitch probably should have been the leader.
Yeah, possibly. But that's besides the point now. You're the leader. And for good reason, too. I didn't just pick anyone. I picked his apprentice for a reason.
Ah,
While he may not
Reaper's
look the
apprentice. This is the boy.
Yes. While he may not look the part or even have the power of the part, one day he could be just as strong, if not stronger. than
He's
Reaper
strong.
himself.
He has potential.
Mm-hmm.
Just, he's not Reaper.
Not quite. But
You think
regardless,
anybody can be half as good as Reaper?
no.
True.
We were good friends of the man, and not even the two of us together could probably take him down.
You guys
In
could have
fact, not
all
even the
teamed
three
up
of
and
us
not
together.
taking down Reaper.
Yeah, I mean, he taught me one very
Mhm.
impressive spell.
Absolutely.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I would.
Oh. He taught it to you as well.
Yeah.
Huh.
A little lightning magic in your reservoir.
Interesting.
Got a little bit of everything.
Sounds about right.
Well,
Although right now his major magic is requip. Strong.
which is a
though.
strong
How does-
magic.
How do you know?
You think I don't know about you? The spirits tell me all things that I need to know.
We may not know you as a person, but we know everything we need to know about the new
Of you
member
as
of
a
the
wizard.
council.
Oh, so
Exactly.
did Reaper talk about me back on the council? He kept me hidden for so long.
It wasn't necessarily on the
no.
council. It was when the three of us would go out for drinking.
Yeah.
He loved to drink and he'd blabber on over and over about you. So,
You don't look like he explained.
no, not at all.
What's that supposed to mean?
Don't worry about
Scrawnier.
it.
Oh, yeah.
That's not
Anyways,
why
that
I
isn't-
called you guys here.
Yes, that wasn't the reason why you called us here. What was
I
it?
mean, Reaper's death.
Yes.
That's a major concern. Reaper wasn't just any wizard. Reaper was the wizard. Above
was the
all,
sh-
he was the number one.
Mhm.
Who could even kill him? Nobody has the power to kill him. That's why I can't figure
know,
it out.
Michael, my brother, and I, we tried once. We
Well,
You
failed.
guys
we
tried to
tried to
kill
kill
Reaper?
him.
Well,
We fought
no,
him.
We fought him, and we failed.
Horribly.
Miserably.
Well, yeah, everybody failed when they tried to fight Reaper.
I mean, besides myself, my brother, Michael, and
Mhm.
Bree, there isn't another person I could think of with even the slightest chance of doing this.
Yeah.
The man that did it or the woman that did it, they came from the shadows and it was so quick.
That's what worries me the most.
Yeah.
Lightning quick.
Nobody
There
was
aren't
ever
many-
able to sneak up on him.
Mm-mm. Not even I could through the shadows, which is what worries me the most. Most wizards don't know that shadow magic still exists, which is why I'm one of the strongest. But the fact that somebody else out there knows it is worrisome.
I know it
the
wasn't me
power
and my
to-
brother.
Mm-mm.
But that
The power to
wizard, they
create a
could.
mind,
It wasn't just any ordinary wizard who knew a shadow spell.
clearly.
What do
It
you
was
know?
somebody powerful.
Mm-hmm.
So even if you sneak up on him, you still have to have the power to kill him.
It's
Mm-hmm.
true. And it was just one blow.
It was quick.
Exactly.
Me and my brothers
You have
hit
to
him
be-
with the unison rate. That did nothing almost.
Nope. I even tried to hit him with Grimshade, and nothing. Nothing. That man's mind is as clear as day. He has no secrets to hide.
No, Reaper never did. Honest man
Mm.
for a thief, really.
Something
guess.
tells me he kept the balance in the world. But now the balance is all out of whack with his death. And that's what worries me the most.
Yeah, I fear for this kingdom. But
I fear for the kingdom and the spirits in it. They scream bloody murder.
we've got to figure this out somehow. And I mean, I'm not really going to blame the protectors. It's not in their nature.
Absolutely.
Protectors
not.
wouldn't murder somebody as much as a grudge I have.
Yeah,
Nope.
they wouldn't. You,
Plus,
I mean, you would, but
I only kill those who are not innocent. And you know how much of a friend Reaper was to me.
yeah, we both loved Reaper.
He was.
He was a
We
mentor
were
to
all
everyone.
close. Absolutely.
I can't see a motive. That's why I defended you up there.
Likewise. Thank you for that, of course.
And then there's you. Don't really know you. We've got
But even if
incoming.
he did. Oof. Ah.
One of your ghouls?
They're out again.
No, not what I'm on. This is what I mean by the balance of the world.
Exactly.
Bodies coming back in, that's not good. That's never good. But that defeats the purpose of what we're going on here.
Yeah. Anyway,
Fortunately,
you.
Mhm.
Do you
well, you
have anything?
I have no leads yet. All I have is the shadow, but apparently that's just made me a suspect.
Hmm.
You're not a suspect.
no, trust me. While you may have the powers of Reaper, you don't have nearly the skill to take him down. And I'm sure even you know
And there's
that.
also no motive for me.
Absolutely.
I could
Why
find
would
a
I
motive.
kill the person that was teaching me?
I could definitely
Especially
put a
when I
motive
didn't even
there.
run.
Another one? Everything,
Things
everywhere.
are getting worse.
The night times are only getting more and more dangerous as time goes on.
Have you been hearing about the rifts?
I have. The spirits tell me of them all the time.
That's probably where they're coming from.
Would make sense.
It's a strange, strange magic, that's for sure. This all happening at once, it can't be a coincidence.
No. Fortunately, I do have a clue to where we can start looking at least. The spirits have told me something. They said a place, and that's all I know.
What's that?
It's a town distant from here. I don't remember the name. They gave me more or less coordinates. They'd lead me there, they said. Nothing more, nothing less.
Okay. But then
Well,
you
I'll keep
follow
going
that
through
lead.
files, archives, see anybody that was close to Reaper,
Mm-hmm.
and see if there's
And-
anybody that links up with shadow magic at all.
Yep. And more than anything, protect yourself. If somebody's after his magic, they'll be after you next, too.
I'll keep my ears in all the old Dark Guild contacts I have.
Absolutely.
You know, that's one thing the past has to help with.
Yep. Well, if that's all, then we should probably get back before anything happens to our guilds.
Yeah, I have a
Gotta
new
keep-
explosive member, and he doesn't know how to control it.
Hey, at least you still have members.
Yeah,
gotta help.
Yeah.
Recover.
Luck with that.
Mm-hmm. I had to go
Been
deal
nice.
with a rampaging member of myself.
It's been fun.